Well, the iOS 10.3 Beta 2 has arrived. What is going on, guys? Apple Fox here, and in this time we have another beta of the iOS 10.3. So just like every time, I will try to tell you all you need to know about it, like what it brings or how it is going to look like, because as you know, this update is not meant to be for public. I know there are some people testing out the latest iOS before it gets released. They are actually the public beta testers, but not many people are using the beta versions of iOS. So this is the update. Well, it is more than 700 megabytes, but it's of course not the biggest update we have ever seen. Because this is only the beta version of the 10.3, we do not have any useful description of the update itself. We are already used to seeing the same thing every time, and that is that this update contains bug fixes and improvements. So not saying what exactly has been changed. It happens a lot that description of the update only mentions some bugs being removed, but there is nothing about the new features that come with the update. But this time there are no new features in this version or in the second beta of iOS 10.3. Fortunately, many bugs have been removed and the stability of the OS is definitely better right now. So because we do not have any new features, let's see what the iOS 10.3 is going to bring in terms of new stuff. I mean, these new things are not part of the second beta, but instead we have seen these things when the first beta dropped. Of course, all of this is present now as well, but it's not really something new. So the first thing I actually forgot to mention in my beta 1 video is that in maps, wherever you zoom in on a location, on every city, you can see the actual weather down in the lower right corner. It is of course based on a stock weather app. But anyways, in iOS 10.3 there is an option to apply 3D touch on that icon and it will show you the forecast for a couple of days, so eventually you can find out more about the current weather in that location. If you pressed even harder, it would get you right into the weather app, where you can get to more detailed information about it. I think it is very useful, but of course it doesn't work on all iPhones, but only on those that support the 3D touch. Another quite big new feature in this version of the OS is the addition of the tool to find your lost AirPods. It uses the Find My iPhone app, and just like your lost iPhone, you will see it on the map and you'll be able to find it without problems. Also, there is another new function for the AirPods. It is again regarding to losing them, but this feature lets you find your lost AirPods using high frequency sound in order for you to hear them. So another cool new function. In iOS 10.3, in the settings, there is this new tab where you can see your photo, your name, and inside there, you can find all of your information regarding to iCloud, like setting up and managing the home family sharing, or the iCloud storage, things of that matter. Everything is there, unlike the older versions of iOS 10, where all of this stuff was just all over the place. Basically, it was kind of hard to find. The search bar of course helps, but now it's better in my opinion. So these were the things the iOS 10.3 contains right now. It is possible that we'll see some other new functions or features in the next beta updates, but usually the first beta comes with the biggest amount of changes. And the amount is decreasing as the updates are coming, meaning that the last beta is probably not going to come with some new features, rather with some final improvements, preparing the update for public release. Guys, that was just a quick look at the update that, as you can see, does not bring a lot, or basically there is not a lot to talk about it. So I just wanted to recap what we have, or what the iOS 10.3 contains in terms of new features. So hope you guys like it, leave a thumbs up if you do, and don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Take care and see you later.